I want to share what it actually looks like real life to batch YouTube videos for someone like me who's running a business, has clients, has a team, and oh yeah, I've got to be a mom. I think it's first important before I show up here and look like this, you need to understand what has to go on in my day before I can even show up here. Because if you're like me and you have a life and you have children that you need to tend to before you can even think about filming, that is what happens in my morning. So every morning I do get up and I have a morning routine. I talk more about what I do for my physical and mental health habits in this video right here from last week, but I've got to get the kids breakfast. I've got to pack their lunches. I've got to get them out the door on time for the school bus before I can even have time to think on my own. And because I know it's a filming day, I've got to wash my hair. I've got to dry it, because when I finally can get the kids on the bus, then I can think about doing hair and makeup, because as a woman, we can't just turn on the camera anytime that we want. We gotta have all of our ducks in a row. We gotta have our children taken care of. We gotta have the children probably out of the house. We've gotta have our hair and makeup done. And I wanted to show you realistically all the things that I have to do before I'm sitting here in this desk. Now, once the kids get on the school bus, then I will do my morning routine. Even though I have a limited amount of time today to shoot the amount of videos that I want, I am not going to skip my sound therapy or reading. So I will do that, and I will then grab my breakfast while I am reviewing my scripts. I always will review my scripts the morning of. I want to make sure I have the idea of the thumbnail so I can get that thumbnail photo when I'm shooting today. And I also need to check in on my team and my clients before I start recording, because I will generally go on silent mode across the board so I can just focus on pumping these out one after another. Once I'm ready, I've got to go do my makeup. And I am not a professional makeup artist. In fact, I don't spend a whole lot of time doing my makeup, although fun story, Kirk from a few videos ago right here told me I put too much paint on my face. So thank you, Kirk, for that insight, but I'm not going to take your opinion. But again, it takes me about 15-20 minutes to maybe throw some foundation on, under eye concealer, because I'm getting to that age where it's a little dark under there. And today I decided I'm just wearing tinted chapstick. All right, so got the kids off to the bus, have my hair done, have my makeup done. Then I need to set up my office to prepare to film. Now, because I did all my work in those few minutes before I started, I mute everything. I get my light set up, and I keep everything super simple here. I just have a ring light and I have a softbox light over here. I don't overcomplicate my tech, my equipment, because the more I complicate things, the more opportunities things don't work, things break, and the more reason why I won't show up and do videos. Now, when I say I keep my equipment simple, I seriously mean it. So I am double shooting here today, and I have my cell phone to show you exactly what I'm looking at. I'm shooting this camera, a Sony ZV-1, and the microphone attached to it. You can see I have the ring light right above to give me my main light source. And then over here, I do have a softbox light coming at this angle, because I do get a lot of light over from this angle, which is a window. So I have to balance that with a softbox light. In addition, I also have my script pulled up over here. So this is the video that I shot last, my healthy habits script. This video that I'm doing now is more vlog style. So I knew the storyline I wanted to tell. I didn't necessarily write word for word, but this is basically the game plan that I have for that last video. If you want to watch it, I linked it earlier. It's my healthy habits video, but it tells me exactly what I want to shoot. So when I am sitting here filming, let me make sure I get my camera set up here so you can see how I'm actually doing it. What I will do, turn my camera on, and I always say the date of the video. That's to help my video editor. So in this example, this was March 13th video, healthy habits. So I will look at what I wanted to share. I'll just go up to the hook that I did for this particular video. I have my script up. I look at the camera. I personally believe these healthy habit videos are a load of crock. Now, I'm not looking at a teleprompter. I'm not memorizing my script. I'm going to go back over here and look at the reason why I know they are a load of crock is because I've done a few of these healthy habit videos when they were trendy and I was struggling in real life. Now again, I'll pause. I'm not pausing the camera. I'm just, pausing myself and looking over here. But in the last 6 months, I really made an effort to change the way I do things, because 2023 was a rough year physically and mentally for myself. And in this video, I want to share with you the healthy habits that I've incorporated that has made a huge difference. Again, I'll look at what the next thing is, and that is how I will shoot. I will go back and forth checking out my script and then delivering it here on my camera because I want it to feel natural. If you are reading from a teleprompter, we can see it. Yes, we can. If you are memorizing your script, you are too worried about memorizing it that you can't let your personality come out. So in my example, tripping over that word, using my my hands, smiling, laughing at things. So that is how I have found the best way to do this. And then you can just edit out the pauses or the mistakes. So as of right now, I started shooting at around 10 o'clock. I ate my breakfast around 9 a.m. I started doing my makeup around 9:30 and then got everything set up. And I got things going for that first video around 10. That raw footage portion, me talking to the camera, took me about 30 minutes. It was longer than I had expected it to be. And then I needed to get my thumbnails. Now, how I get my thumbnails is I will show you here an example with my camera footage. So my camera right now is on self timer. I also have what images I want to get from this thumbnail. So what I'm going to do is hit the timer and take a couple pictures. I also like to get different sides for different places to put text. I also like to do some pointing and no pointing, again, because I want to test different styles of thumbnails, different photos to see what actually is working. Then once I'm done with these, I will airdrop them on my phone and use Lightroom with a certain preset and then send them to Custom Thumbnails, which is the service I've been using to create all my thumbnails for the last year and a half. I will link to them down below, but they are a really great resource and pretty affordably priced to create thumbnails if you're not sure the best way to do them. But I am figuring out what I want to do on that thumbnail before I even sit down and do this. In fact, I planned this yesterday when I scripted my content. And then I will do self timers on the camera I'm looking at right now to get different photos of myself to use as a thumbnail. A secret tip that I have to be able to get through all of these videos through batteries is I bought a dummy battery because I always ran out of battery power and I couldn't keep them charged enough. So this battery just plugs right into my camera and I can keep rolling. It never dies. And that's what helps me now get through videos as well, because this freaking battery was always running dead. Now, once I finish a video, it depends if I'm switching camera cards or not, but I will put the camera card that I use into my computer and start uploading the video footage. So let me show you what this looks like. I will pull my phone camera and show you. This was the video that I shot this morning. I already have the A-roll and some B-roll. So I was talking about in this particular video how I plan my quarter. So I was talking, but I also wanted to show me physically doing what I was talking about. So I shot B-roll for that video as well. And it's already uploaded into Google Drive, so that the next thing that I will do, if I have time here this afternoon, I will then submit for a video edit to the editing agency that I'm using. I will link to them down below and we will start getting the editing going. My script or my video game plan also has directions on what I'm expecting in the video. So I will link my B-roll to places in that video game plan on where I want that B-roll and give them more information on what I'm expecting in that video. So we've uploaded the content. We've shot that first video. I will go over to my room and change clothes. I've already had 3 outfits on today. I've had a white sweatshirt on, I've had a purple sweatshirt on, and now I'm in this blue top because I think it's important to at least look different in each video so people don't feel like they're watching the same video over and over. As I move on to the second video, I do like to change my clothes. I don't overthink it, but I just want people who are finding my content feeling like this is a different video. If every video I put out, or 5 videos I put out have the same outfit, they may think they've already watched that video. So I just like to change my clothes, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. The other thing I want to share is I am having a lot of technical difficulties today. I thought I had a call at 11, so I cleaned up my area to jump on that to come back. I didn't, and now I'm having the hardest time ever trying to get this guy how I want it. I'm now looking at myself over here thinking my camera is here. Now I'm thinking my camera is here, but it's here. I want to share this with you because I want you to know batching videos is not going to go smoothly. I've been doing this for 8 years, and again, problems creep up, problems arise, and I just wanted you to have a little insight on, as I transition to that next video, crap happens. I've also been shooting B-roll throughout the morning. I just put my phone on a tripod and literally walked around all day today, getting clips of me walking in the morning to represent my morning routine, doing my skincare routine, doing my makeup routine, and all I did was put this camera on a tripod and took it everywhere with me this morning to get clips of what I was doing. So Sorry, there was a dog distracted out there. Real life, when you're shooting videos, things going on outside. But I want to be able to take you on this journey and show you what I'm doing as I'm telling you, because just a talking head video can get bored. And one thing I'm working on more this year as I batch my content is how can I make my videos more interesting for you? All right, we talked about hair and makeup. We talked about equipment setup. We talked about planning the video before I sit down to record. We talked about getting B-roll, changing clothes, and then uploading the content to Google Drive. I mentioned I started at 10 o'clock. I am looking at the clock right now. It's about 12:06. I do have something at 1 o'clock. Generally, I will block an entire day for batching, and I want to get one more video shot. So I'm going to go change my clothes, shoot another video, and I will incorporate that B-roll in right here. I wanted to share another example of how I shoot my content. So this is the fourth and final video I am shooting today, and it is going to be on my YouTube channel next week. So if it intrigues you, don't forget to subscribe. March 27th. Like, subscribe, and comment. You have got to stop this one. I'm going to give you a trailer to insert here from a past video that I want you to use, and then do like a screech to a stop sound. These trailers or intros have to stop as well. Nobody who clicks on your video wants to watch footage of you. And once I get these done, I will have all of my March content done that I have shot in one day between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. But I think it's important to share right here that the only thing I'm doing on this day is filming content, and I'm keeping my equipment super simple. I've already planned everything in advance. All I'm focused on today is showing up on camera. So I wanted to throw in here a quick progress update. As I was saying, I was trying to get all my March content done from between 10 to 1. I had a call and then I had a podcast interview at 2. I actually got all 4 of those done. And then I had an idea for these little shorter videos, these transparency type videos. I got 3 of those shot between about 2:45 and it's 3:30 right now. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7 videos done today. I'm now uploading them to Google Drive, and then I will submit the ticket to start getting them edited. I'm going to be editing the transparency videos on my own. Maybe I'll share a little behind the scenes in an upcoming video about how I edit those. But again, the reason why I'm able to get through these is because I had a plan. The transparency videos, spoiler alert, were actually repurposed from emails I have sent in the past. And so again, it is possible to do this all in one day when you have the plan in place to do it. If you know this is how you want to start batching content, I want to address a issue that I see come up a couple times when I talk about batching, and it's exhaustion and burnout, 100%. So what I really suggest is finding what consistency looks to you. How many videos do you want to put out each week? Maybe it's 1, maybe it's 2, maybe it's 1 every other week, but you need to find what's good for you when it comes to creating content so you're not burning out. And you've also got to put these filming days on your calendar. You've also got to put the planning days on your calendar too, because you shouldn't be planning your videos today. They should have already been planned and you're only focused on filming your videos. Now there's a lot of changes coming to YouTube in 2024, and I want to share with you the biggest trends that I see that are going to affect growing on YouTube specifically for business owners in 2024. So I'm going to put that video on your screen right now to watch next. And if you've got any more questions about batching or doing YouTube in your business, please drop them in the comments below because I would love to answer them for you.